Hey guys, I'm Leo with Print Co. and welcome back to the print shop. A little about me, I've been printing since 2007 and over the years I've printed thousands of shirts for everybody from local organizations all the way up to celebrities and influencers. And now I'm making these videos so you can know how to do it too. Today we're going to print an order of sports bras with DTF Transfers, and we got this order through live printing. If you've never done live printing before, it's a really good way to meet a lot of people all at once and let them know that you offer custom shirts. So here's how you do it. Start with any local organizations that you're already a part of and ask them if you can do free live printing at the next event. Almost everybody says yes because live printing is awesome and it doesn't cost them anything. So if you're gonna do screen printing, get a few one-color designs together. And if you're gonna do DTF, you can get a few different designs. Just make sure you keep the inventory down to a minimum. And now this is the most important part. Make sure that you pick designs that they're gonna love because we want them to actually wear these free shirts. And every time they do, they're gonna think about you and your printing business. So now you're at the event and you're printing shirts live for everybody. You're gonna get a few minutes with each person to introduce yourself, tell them that you print custom shirts, and hopefully start talking about any custom shirts that they want to make. And it's a good idea to bring your business card or anything with your information that you can give them at the event. Then after the event, you leave with a ton of connections. Everyone knows that you print custom shirts now, and hopefully a few custom shirt orders. If you want to see a playlist of more ways to generate orders, check out the link in the description and follow for more. In today's order, we're gonna print on the Badger 4636 Black Women's Sports Bra with a center chest print. And with the races and marathons happening throughout the year, this is a really good custom item to offer your customers. They come in all the basic colors, they're a pretty good middle price point, and they're decorator friendly. Now between screen printing, direct to garment, and direct to film, we went with direct to film for this order for three main reasons. The first one is that these sports bras are made of synthetic materials, in this case polyester and spandex. So if we went with direct to garment, we'd have to put a special pre-treat on them, and then we'd have to cure the ink a little differently than we would normal t-shirts. So it just didn't make sense to change up our whole setup for 4 units. The second reason is that every item in this order had a different size graphic, which we can do easily with direct to film. And the third reason is that the design had so many colors that the screen printing setup just wouldn't make a lot of sense, especially considering that every unit had a different size graphic. So first and foremost, let's order the blanks. Because it's a specialty item, we're gonna be receiving the blanks from different warehouses. So we definitely want to take into account the additional shipping time. For the artwork, the customer provided it for the order and they generated it with AI. If you guys want to watch some cool videos on how we use AI to generate graphics, check out the link in the description. So now we're going to make the gang sheet and order the transfers online. And this part is super easy. If you guys want to try it at home and make your own transfers, I'll leave a link in the description. Now, before we start printing, I need your help with something. If you subscribe to the channel and you like this video, it'll help me keep making more content just like this for free for the printing community. It's not gonna cost you anything, and it's a really good way to help support this channel so I can keep the lights on. So thank you so much for your support. And now, let's print. So once the transfers arrive, we're gonna cut them up, we're gonna place them in these little bins to get them ready for production. Now the reason we put them in these bins is that sometimes when you're running production, it gets hard to see what the differences are between the transfers. Like in this case, the only difference is the size. And in some cases, it's almost unnoticeable. So the bins help us stay organized to eliminate human error during production. For the setup, we're gonna stack all the sports bras face up on the table directly across from the heat press. And we're gonna put the transfers and the heat resistant tape on the same table. Then finally, we're gonna set the time, temperature, and pressure on the heat press. If you don't wanna burn polyester, nylon, spandex, or any other synthetic material when you're heat pressing, this is for you. You have to change the time, temperature, and pressure on your heat press so it doesn't burn synthetic materials. For this order, we're heat pressing polyester and spandex. So we're gonna set our press at 275 degrees Fahrenheit for 10 seconds. But definitely check with the manufacturer of your transfers for the exact specs. Start by placing the transfer where you want it to go and hold it down with some heat resistant tape. And because I don't always cut these transfers out straight, I like to always measure out the design itself so I can know where the center is for the alignment. Then once you're happy with the placement, take it over to the press. Now these sports bras have layers and seams around the print area, so we're gonna be using a press pillow to make sure that the transfer makes really good contact with the press. If you're ever printing on difficult items or you just want the transfer to make better contact with the press, check out our video on how to use press pillows. It's a game changer and it'll make your prints so much better. I'll leave a link in the description below. Start by placing the press pillow inside the sports bra and cover it with a protective sheet. Now press the transfer, and when the time is up, lift up the press, remove the cover sheet, and let the transfer cool down for a few seconds. Now just remove the press pillow, take it over to the table, peel off the transfer film, and you're all done. So a little key tip, while the press is pressing, you could be doing other things that move the production forward. Whether that's placing the next transfer or peeling off transfer film once it's cooled down, all these little actions will make your production time better. And for print shops, time is money. So once we finished the sports bras, we printed a custom tank top to complete the order. As a free bonus for our customer, we made them a custom hat with their design on it. Then we included the hat with our review card just to encourage future orders. If you want to see a playlist of all the different things you can make with DTF transfers, check out the link in the description and follow for more. Now before we pack it up, take photos and videos of all the finished products for social media so we can generate orders online. So that's gonna wrap it up for this order, guys. But now we wanna know, how do you heat press synthetic materials so that you get great results? Leave your answers in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time here at the print shop. For the artwork, ooh.